Ladies, gentlemen, esteemed non-binaries, and furs. Trashkin all, good evening and welcome to Trash Your Gaming. I'm your humble host, Raspa Trashbear, and you may have guessed by the screen, we're getting right back into Skyrim, A Thieves' Life. Well, Trashkin, last time we established I am not a great vampire hunter when it comes to accomplishing the mission, but we did accomplish the mission of surviving. And our erstwhile vampire companion has joined us. Sure, they're just coming around the bend. Any minute now. Well, I'll have a screen, then they'll pop up, no doubt. But we've got a... Oh, heaven's sake.
Here we go.
It's an ambush. Well, I kind of looked out on that one, didn't I? Well. Appreciate the assist. To be fair, well, I find Seriana a erstwhile companion. Excellent mage. Decent sneak. I have gotten lit up by her more than once in the process. Alright, I should probably make a trip back home. Brew some more potions. Yeah, I'm gonna need them. I'm gonna need them. So, to lay out the itinerary, we got a trip to Windhelm. From Windhelm to Solstheim. From Solstheim back to Windhelm. Back over the Moldering Ruins. I might be biting off more than I can chew again, Trashkin, but here's the play. We're going to make a short trip to Solstheim to find those schematics. From Windhelm, I'm going to take a short trip back to Morrowind and home at Rorikstead.
Where'd you come from?
Oh dear God. And the country. Do me a favor, Shadowmere, and guard the fort, would you? Not sure we can trust all the raw recruits here. I hate to leave Shadowmere behind, but I have gotten into some situations where Serana's aim with those ice bolts isn't great. I've been pinned to death a couple of times myself. Well, I suppose our best bet is to ask someone along the road. And fortunately, we are right next to Riften, so we got an inn and a carriage driver, so if my Paris persuasion fail me. Alright, fine, let's dance.
Where'd you
Picked a
come
bad
from?
time to get lost.
Ooh, unlucky for you.
That'll teach you.
Anything interesting with that? Word of what follows unless you have read and committed to memory the first 3 volumes Beggar, thief, warrior. Leads up to the conclusion. Huh. That's one way to drum up sales. Hey. I'll take all the soul stones I can get. All the filled stones, or soul stones especially. Trashkin, I'll let you know a little secret. I don't like enchanting. I hate gathering ingredients. Unless they're alchemy ingredients, in which case I put them in my pocket and I forget about them. Filling soul stones, on the other hand. Blah. There is one item that makes that to do a little easier. Reminds me, I should work that into my trip to Windhelm. Remind me to make use of Dragon Bone daggers when I'm home. Oh, okay. Just a hunter and their erstwhile hound. Excuse me, sir, have you seen a Moth priest?
I can take you to any of the... It's one of them Imperial scholars, right?
Yep.
Old man with a grey robe.
Sounds right. Might
be that I have, but I can't say for sure. I got enough troubles on my mind just trying to scrape by out
here. Okay. Please.
Now that I think on it, I did see your priest. He tried to hire me for a trip to Dragonbridge, but I told him that ain't one of my stops.
Well, that is on the old to-do list. Come to think of it, I could have just meandered myself on down to the college. Oh well. Well, this is going to be one of my more bothersome trips. What, it being bear season and all? Oh, yeah. Serana, we really gotta have a chat about splash damage. Could have happened all the way. All the way to where we're going? Because if so, life is about to get real complicated for me. Well, fortunately, I still have healing. Quick slotted. And with my zip mana.
This won't end well for you.
Seriously? You know, I don't have to clean this up. I could just walk the other way. It goes against my instinct. Oh. Comes with a little bonus though. See you next respawn, bear. 4 bears, good lord. Well. You know, I feel like going a little spicy. Take some perfectly good progress. Oh, I have another point. Oh. I just realized I have no idea how to go epic again. Excuse me, legendary. Little memento trash. Alright, there we go. We're starting back at 1 for one-handed. You might ask Rast, why did you do it earlier? And the short answer is because I only do 1 skill back to 0 at a time ever. Keeps life simpler.
Where'd you come from?
And I just keep the perk points stocked. So I can buy my way back in as I go. Unless I got something I really want in another skill tree. You could rig the game so you don't gain experience from anything but crafting. Make for a fascinating challenge
Where'd you
run
come
mod.
from?
Feels so slow now. I don't know. How is our progress doing in one-handed, I wonder? $15, bottom rung. We don't even get the bonus to one-handed that we got with... Progreso's Progreso, baby. Well, life is getting quite... Well, this is my life now. Yep. Absolutely, positively. Gotta make a stop home for more health potions. Here goes. Reminds me. 20 for the buy-in. Oh, yeah, that'll take. Get to buy in all over again. Of course, with my stack of perk points, not really what you call a problem. More XP's more XP. You only get XP for doing a thing. Reminds me. Dial those off for the time being. Yeah, we're about there. Don't worry, Foxo, I'm not that desperate for one-handed XP. Oh. Alright, that means... Well, boy howdy, turns out one-handed tree the second time around is, a lot easier than sneak the second time around. Normally I'm happy let well enough alone. But... Bonk! I'll be taking that toe. Thank you.
Where'd you come from?
Almost.
Done and done.
I should take the scenic route to Windhelm more often. I know it's like my third time doing it, but it's a nice trip, I must say. I don't know what it is, but I do. I do truly enjoy my stroll. You know, now I get a good look at it, I think it's about time I wander up to that. Ever notice how every now and again you can look right past something in the middle of the map, even though it's been lamplit for you? I do that a lot in these. I don't know if it's that I play when my focus is bad, or my concerns are elsewhere on the map. But every now and again you just gotta roll the dice and explore a little. Skeevers here. That's an oddity. I mean, they can spawn anywhere, but still, usually it's wolves and saber cats out here. Oh joy. Here we go. Life just got real difficult. You know it's bad when my archery's outpacing my one-hand hits in terms of damage. Like I know what I'm doing. Well, let's try not to upset those mammoths. Such dragon. Oh, 7 dragon arrows? Okay, I'll take my refund, thank you. I wonder if anybody did glowing arrows to make them more easy to retrieve in the environment. Probably not. So let me go, that's not really a thing, and it's me going, look, these are broad, shallow bladed heads. Those will hit the ground and pop themselves up for the most part. I'm told by several archers that do roving. That's a good thing in roving archery. Wow. An edifying trip. Oh, and comes with a free chest? Wait, is this why I kept encountering things here? Well, that explains a lot. I've got to be more careful with where I meander. Well, off to Kyne's Grove and Windhelm thereafter. Gotta catch us a ride on a boat. Hello. Oh, hey, wait a minute. Yep, that's the one. From the team. When I got drunk. Bet you thought I wasn't gonna do it. That's a lot of taproot hearts. Yeah, heart ravens are a trip. Good spot for feathers, though. Fine spot for feathers. Well, he must have been good and drunk. Yeah, boy. Good and blotto. Well, moving right along. I see a sneak opportunity. Usually the bear wakes up by the time I get here, but not today. What? I need the one-handed XP. No, part of me is also tempted to take archery epic. If the only target practice I get is against dragons, therefore it gains the absolute slowest.
Wait, I know you.
Yes. I'm not going to volunteer what? That could be a loaded question, Trashkin. I've done enough that I have worries. Maybe there were sides I helped. Maybe there's several of the sides I hurt. Maybe I owe them a debt from when I was drunk. Oh, excellent. I can make a sale while I'm here.
Duels where I welcome you, friend. Take a look.
Uno momento, Trash.
Your road lead you
And
to
there
warm
we
sands.
go. Another honest 750 gold. Kind of easy to upset the local economy when you can just, you know, turn iron into gold. Gotta be responsible with it. Just a sprinkling at a time. How's it going?
If you're looking for passage to Solstheim,
I
too
happen to
bad.
be.
I'm not going back there anymore.
Really? Well, tell me about this cultist you brought over.
Surprised, dude. It's an island north, but I'm not going back there. It's hard. There's been something strange going on.
Yes,
Have
you're
you
taking
been
me to
listening
Solstheim.
to me? I'm not going back there.
Okay. You owe me.
All right, you have a point. Taking you back to find out who sent them is the least I can do. Besides, maybe you can put a stop to whatever's going on over there.
Eventually.
I owe them a bit of payback myself.
I have things over here to take care of first, and you're going to be 250 gold richer by the end of this, but... Ah, Solstheim. Honestly, I have no clue
here we
about
are.
this. I was a terrible
is
Morrowind
Ravenrock.
player.
Can't say I'm all that glad to see it again. Good luck. Maybe
Thank
you
you.
can figure out what's going on around
Gonna
here.
need it. I don't have a clue.
I don't recognize you. So I'll assume you've picked
Work.
one of the worst. Just remember, Raven Rock is sovereign territory of House Redoran. This is Morrowind, not Skyrim. Any questions?
None.
Let's
Giala,
get indoors.
I was starting to wonder what happened to you.
Anywhere, just out of place.
We were delayed by bad weather. Before you even ask, yes, I have the supplies you requested. But
But what?
this load cost me double what we'd agreed on. Nothing I can do about it.
Damn it, Jolland, you know we don't have that much cotton.
Look, the East Empire Company didn't give me a choice. They've raised their prices again, and there's nothing I can do about it.
After all these years, they're gouging us for every last drake we have. Let me talk to Laryl and see what...
Ah, logistics problems. Fortunately, I do know the way out of the city. Ooh, volcanic columns. Always a pleasant sight. Lava tubes, as they're known, I do believe. Or to me, anyway. Uh-oh. I think a grand total of a half a minute already in it. Hello.
I wasn't sure I'd make it up there. Wish I could have said the same for my man. Some of the Redoran Guard have taken to calling them ash spawn.
Really? Fascinating.
I don't care what they're called. All I know is I was going to search for clues that might... I know it isn't the best place to start, but we...
I'll let you have it.
Besides, I don't... We were searching the farm when the ash spawn ambushed us. Have a look around and see if you can turn up anything useful.
Spawn ash. For the collection. A declaration of war. Well, it's meaningless to me, but maybe it'll mean something to him.
Have you found something?
I discovered
This
a
is
note.
strange. The note says it's from General Falx Carius, but that's impossible.
Why?
Well, Carius was the Imperial garrison commander at Fort Frostmoth, but he died over 200 years ago when the Red Mountain leveled the place. There's no
Well-
way he could still be alive. General, I need you to head out to Fort Frostmoth and check it out. I'm gonna head back to
Eventually.
Raven Rock
First
to
thing to
prepare
do
the
when
men
I
for
get here
further
again.
assaults.
Don't mind if I do. Ashian, huh? For the collection as well. Up the way? Up the way. Ooh, that's stuff too. Alright, don't mind if I do.
Where'd you come from?
Oh. Ash Hopper. Don't remember those. Titan plates. Hopper legs. Fascinating. Learning all sorts of new things. Doing a little light murder.
Where'd you come from?
Oh, right, that's one of ours. Don't mind if if I do? So ash hoppers will render you chitin plates. Good to know. I never worked that out for myself. Alright. Chitin's heavy. Not that it matters, but for my own curiosity. Yep, bone mold is heavy. Hearthstone.
Who's there?
Oh joy. Sure is a nice looking glaive slash spear you got there.
Done and done.
Turns out this is a great place to pick up sundry minerals. Yashban will just carry them to you.
What was that?
Well, I should have known when they called themselves Reavers on the bar. You know me, I give folks a chance. Wow!
That'll teach you.
That's one persistent Reaver. Ah. Dwarven runes. Not where I expected. Bent scrap metal, I think I'd do something with. Butter about the hull. Over encumbered. You're over encumbered, sir. Hey,
Where have you been? This better not be all the things you just can't be bothered with.
I would never. You'll seriously wear that? Okay. Still carrying around that Daedric Sword of the Vampire? Huh. Well, this is some weird choices, but okay, you do you, boo. Alright, well, that's one set of schematics in hand. Let's, get them heart bits and work out what to do with those later. As I'm here, I may as well. Granted, I feel like the hard part won't be setting up here. The hard part will be carrying everything I think I need on my back here. That's gonna be a slow process. Terrific. Personally, I probably shouldn't do that. What with a damn near full inventory. I have gotten away with doing very little item management for a few sessions. I suppose I should count myself lucky. Mountain sure are gorgeous out here. Even if it's chock full of weird and dangerous. Which I suppose sums up my feelings on Morrowind as a whole, really. Strange and dangerous. Odd and obstacles. I also have an undying hatred of ghosts from that game. No, like, I poked my head into a couple of tombs, like, okay, I'm not doing great finding something to do here, I'll go poking around. No, I'm poking.
Who's there?
Oh, for heaven's sake. Uno momento, Trashkin. Alright, after that little mishap. Maybe we'll just take an alternate route in. It's bound to be a high gate, right? This looks kind of dicey. I always say I used to have more landmarks than less. Oh, there they are. And very much so not our problem right this instant. Yep. We'll just leave the guard in their pay.
Need something? Can't say I'd mind heading out of here. Right then. Let's be off.
250 gold and we're out. If you're wondering if I have to deal with the same intro every time.
Captain Gjallan does the business around here.
Only happens once.
just a
Now it's
ship's
just a
mate.
fast travel. Let's see. Oh, right. Drop that. Oh, right. I need to find craftsmen there at some point. Altering runes, which are nearest Rorikstead. I think I can get to Rorikstead from
Looking
my
to hire a boat?
place.
I can take you to where you headed. The one with the ruined castle? Don't you know that place is
I can
cursed?
grab
Even
a fast
seasoned
boat
sailors
there.
steer far around that place.
Alright, good to know.
I know you.
Well, likely.
May not look like where you headed.
You know what?
Climb
Give
on
me
in the boat
Death
and get
Star.
comfortable.
Don't feel like walking lately.
The city of kings. In Rorikstead.
Serana has all sorts of fascinating things to say about most places. What are you running toward? Okay, you're just running for running's sake. Good to know. No Khajiit caravan this time? Alright, fair enough. Well, let's give ourselves a marker. There we go. I'll just march along the high side of the shore. Oh. No. Shoot me when I'm in form. Ah. Well, that's how it goes some days. The old Skyrim shuffle. Me, I only really get salty against dragons. Alright, I'm just gonna take this as a sign the gods want me to walk myself back home. But I'm not walking a Dragon Bridge. I'm telling you that right now. Okay, I'm not walking to Rorikstead. Gonna have to skirt that camp to get by, I think. Oh, we're in for another long walk today, Trashkin. But if there's one thing I know, it's making my way up mountains in Skyrim. A lot easier on horseback, though. What with physics being horses' playthings. Alright, easier to get by than I thought. That'll do nicely. Alright. Not terrible. Right? I'm near full load. I should not. Now, I don't need more minerals. And I know it. I probably shouldn't have picked up the minerals I did, but... damn it all! 300 hours of experience tells me too. Probably considerably more when you calculate in the Xbox days. Yeah, I started on Xbox with this one. I think most of us did. Or at least a lot. Well, you have a good one, boys. The rest is none of my business. Just have a nice little jog across the ice fields, off to Winterhold, down from Winterhold. You know what? Come to think of it, there's no reason not to cut through the mountains. I mean, we got a pathway right there. Why not? Why not cut through the mountains this time? I might learn something. Well, we'll just leave that little item in Winterhold for our enchanting for another day. Well, we'll put that on the to-do before Solstheim proper list. Which is definitely a thing I didn't just make up. Oh, I guess I'll grab the Shrine of Jura while I'm here. Why not? Keep your fat. Oh, it's up a ridge. I think I've made that mistake before. Take that eyeball, though. Dang. Well, back to it. Oh, hello. Well, that hasn't popped on the radar before. I mean, free dragon word, right? Worst that happens is I gotta fight a dragon. I've fought dragons before. Come on, game, just let me slide up. Or I could have just done that, I suppose. That looks passable-ish. Yep. Oh, fine, I'll do the long way around game. See if I care. Oh. That makes more sense. Yeah, stealthing dragons is kind of bullshit. Or rather, trying to remain undetected around dragons is bullshit. Betting somebody worked out how to, but it ain't me. So, early in Skyrim, 20-something Rasp was like, okay, this is bullshit. Oh. Speaking of bullshit. Okay, I'm just taking a leg in a Morphle. I'm not going to get salty. Just going to rinse off the salt. Get back to the game. Wait. Wasn't I supposed to do something in stalls? Stalls. Oh! Yeah. I nearly forgot. Turns out the dragon did me a favor by ending my life. What can I say, Trashkin? I could have kept my skill at 100, but no. I wanted spicy. When did you get here, Shadow Mirror? I told you to guard the gate. Oh, right. I fast traveled when I went on the boat, so technically it counts. Alright, champ. We out. Solitude. Well, we'll be right next to Solitude in a minute. What? I'm just taking my horse back. Ah, caravan's breaking stakes. Good to know. What are the winter wolves spawned back? The ice wolves. Yeah, so they have, so they have. I feel like a jerk for leaving Serana behind, but needs much when you keep tempting fate with fast travel and walking. And Serana's a big, strong vampire maze. They can fend for themselves. I mean, they got a vampiric sword on them. I trust them to make good decisions. Really got to figure out what goes there. One of these days, Trashkin, when I get my act together, I'm gonna remember to look that up. My favorite and only spot I remember that isn't a mine that spawns Archelium. Well, Trashkin, travel's taking me longer than usual because, yeah, I make bad decisions. I feel most Bethesda games tell you make bad decisions. Sometimes it turns out you make good decisions, just the RNG isn't breaking your way that day. It's important to remember to take breaks, to occasionally step away from your gaming device. Perhaps touch some grass, or in my case, snow, depending on the day, and the weather and time of year. Remind yourself that you're supposed to be enjoying yourself. If you're not enjoying yourself, something's wrong. Maybe it's time to tend to yourself. At least that's what I keep reminding myself when I feel my salt level arising, which does happen. It's normal. But if you find yourself raging at a game and feeding into the loop, break the loop, fix yourself a snack, take a minute, as the advice was given to me. If you can't be friendly, be social. If you can't be social, well, then be civil. If you can't be civil, well, you need to sit down on your own porch, pour yourself a whiskey, and figure it out. If you can't be civil, you best stay at home. You're in that bad a mood, it's time to figure yourself out. keep forgetting that if I head through here in just that direction, spring up next to my least favorite set of runes. No, seriously, Trashkin, as long as Muslift is, these ones are my least favorite. Muslift I hate because it takes forever. But it's not personal. It's more that I can't help but carry back all that dwarven metal. Spend the rest of the game trying to spend it all. This one I hate because I gotta carry back a lot of dwarven metal. And I kept biffing it on the stealth approach inside. I kept trying to be slick and failing. Originally.
Traveler! Over
Nope.
here!
I know a trap when I hear one, dude. That's cute. I understand you vampires. You guys should have started springing this me after I joined the Dawn Guard. Then it might have been effective. But no, you had to start Wile E. Coyoteing me immediately. Well, look me in the eye and tell me, knocking over a group of vigilants, leaving their bodies strewn about the landscape and wearing their clothes doesn't sound like a plan that Wile E. Coyote would hatch. Ah, home at last. Well, I am going to see about dumping all this gear into the box and fixing myself some fresh health potions. Ah, hey, Foxo. Alright, Trashkin, I'll spare the detail work. Ladies, gentlemen, esteemed non-binaries, this is a return. I don't need the intro. I don't know why I am. But I forgot to hit record. So, we're gonna catch a wagon out to Rorikstead,
Where do you
hit
want
the
to go?
Moldering Ruins, and hopefully it goes well.
Climb and back, and we'll be off.
At time of recording, we're in the middle of
Nice weather for a ride.
middle of
Hope it
October, and just on the second half of things, the Alan Wake 2 section, and Trashkin, checking in on the numbers, she's not doing great, but, well, I knew it was a risk to play through the series from one end to another. It always is, and to do it in the course of a month was perhaps a bit much for some of the Trashkins, so I'd like to take this opportunity to remind you, if you think I'm uploading too often or you don't care to check in that often, you can always hit the bell and turn off notifications. Check in when you care. Yes, well, Trashkin, I'm trying to expand, and sometimes my reach exceeds my grasp. Sometimes I get excited, but I'll tell you this much. It was a risk, but it was a fun thing to do. It was an interesting challenge for me. It was a different way of producing, and, well, at the moment, at least, it didn't work out. That's fine. That's dandy. If you find I'm popping up in your feed a little too often, please do feel free to turn off notifications with the bell icon. I get it. I'm not an always food, or I'm not an always video. I'm a sometimes video. That's fine. That's kind of what I was going for. Oh, it's somewhere here. Let's drop the prophecy for a sec. Oh! Too far south. I was in the right direction. No, Trashkin, I ended up clearing out the den before I realized I wasn't recording. Just a little embarrassing to say the least. But such things happen. But like I was saying, I took a gamble on it, and, well, Trashkin, that's some egg on my face. I lost a fistful of Trashkin. Well, fair enough. Oh.
Where'd you come from?
These death hounds are the devil's spawn. Ah, mage, melee. I know which I picked. Oh, I got cocky. Unfortunately, that'll throw me all the way back to Winston. Because for some reason, fast travel isn't a quick save. Ah well. Again, with feeling. Go ahead and throw up that quest marker again.
Where do you want to go?
No reason to get salty.
Climb and back, and we'll be off.
Not Dragon Bridge. I want to go to Rorikstead and walk to Dragon Bridge. Thank you for anticipating,
Climb and back,
though.
and we'll be off.
Appreciate you.
Get up there.
Ah, there we go. No, I'm also a little embarrassed because episode 46 house hunting did stupendously
Do yourself a favor and don't
for
have
views.
children. They're good for nothing at all.
Oh, little memento, Trashkin. I forgot to turn off notifications again. Like I was saying, I actually have another harebrained scheme in mind. But I might already be rolling in that by the time this gets out, so you can take your guess what it is. Well, I thought folks would forgive me for going a little extra on the good old Spookaween on Decemberween. Alas, I overestimated how much people could tolerate video or daily video releases. Hoping folks mistake them for the redoubt there? Is that the stratagem here? You know, part of me is tempted to open up use of arrows on Death Hounds in future runs. Because Death Hound's detection range is bullshit. I'm telling you, there's something straight up busted about those.
Never should have come here.
Over here.
And crawls. Stand up, Digisaurine. Or Saran. Oh. Jeez, okay. Mulligan number 3. Let's go. Trashkin, I don't know what's going awry here, but it's something. I'll spare you the rerun. Okay, Trashkin, forget subtlety. This time we go in guns blazing. If we can't get the drop on them, why bother? Oh, I gotta get me some fire or lightning resistance. Something! As I'm telling you, Trashkin. I am telling you. I am deeply tempted to do a lightning-only run now, given how BS that seems to be. Or, you know, I'm just having rotten luck. It happens. RNG is part of the game, after all. This time we're gonna be smart. This time we're gonna be smart. I'm brutally cunning. Or brutally flambéed. That's a thing too. I'm gonna grab myself a snack and collect my thoughts for a moment.
This
Okay,
must
snack
be that
acquired.
beautiful Skyrim weather I've always heard about.
Yep, the very same. Again, but better.
Where'd you come from?
We're throwing an age, it's working out. Heckin' mages, I tell you. Alright. Alright. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. I'm good. I'm good. I'm good. We just got to be a little more deliberate. Ah, not this time. Is that a heckin' bear? Why are bear sound effects coming out of you? Okay, now that's funny. Bared my way out of a sticky situation. Where's your mana bar now? Ooh, black soul gem. Don't mind if I... Did you just reanimate a bear?
I'm no fan of the sun.
Hey, buddy. Oh, ash pile. Nope, that's the dog. Oh, I'm not going back for him. Keep your secrets, corpse. You know, I forget, we'll bum rush him with the bat.
Here we go!
Little top up. You're just all kinds of useful, aren't you, Sariana?
I was always taught to avoid these types of ruins. I think I see why now.
Yeah, I do suppose. Treasure anyone? Ah, that feels good. Alright. Now we can drop the cleansing life quest. Or cleansing brain. How's the sweep job? The vet's house in Solitude. Well, we'll be right next to Dragon Bridge. No doubt we can take care of that. How many did you blow through? Jeez. I mean, fair, you did good, but damn. Alright. Just take a long walk to Dragon Bridge. Sure we'll find something interesting along the way. I hope. No, but yeah, that's That's the thing's been sticking with me for a bit. Oh, the really embarrassing thing about episode 36, house hunting. I got a bunch of randos that were out looking for house hunting. So, like, I got a fair chunk of extra views and watch time. But it was a bunch of folks that thought I was talking about house hunting and weren't paying attention to what they clicked on, I think. I didn't mean for it to be clickbaiting. I mean, it's pretty clearly entitled Skyrim: A Thieves' Life House Hunting. But the algorithm does some weird, weird things. I just thought it was a snappy title, and it turns out I accidentally clickbaited some folk. My bad. I mean, I'll take the views for certain, but I do apologize for the deep inconvenience. I'm not a monster, I'm just trying to label things accurately. I wouldn't know how to manipulate the system if I tried, and I've tried. I don't know what I'm doing out here. I'm just a raccoon trying to play some video games. Between shifts at the trash heap, of course. Ah, there we are. Oh, great. Which reminds me. Did we have level 30 in one-handed? Yeah, we did. That opens us up to do a fury, baby. Oh, no more slow motion for it. Hack and slash only applies to those. Attacks with sword, I believe daggers does not apply. I believe. I'll have to do some more reading to be double. Whoa! I jump scared myself. Wait. Ah. Strange how many saber cats are just roaming around Skyrim without eyes. Or with eyes but no teeth. Just saying. Seems real weird. I get it, it's meant to simulate whether or not things viable, I suppose, is the counter argument. Let's try our luck. Come on, come on. So I'm trying to get me some salmon. Roe, that is. Ah, well. For instance, one of the great abilities in this game, for perks, is actually Green Thumb. Because it says it'll double from plants and such, but actually it'll double the gathering of most any ingredient you find in a gatherable state. I don't need to catch these salmon. Now I want to. There we go. Now I can cheese this a bit. 3 salmon? 3 salmon. Well, it's 3 more salmon roe than I had. Gotta grind that alchemy. Gotta grind that alchemy. To paraphrase Aesop Rock, we make the magic bark. Party over here. I'll be over there. I forget if this is attached to anything. Just unlucky. Just unlucky, I think. Ah, this way. Ah, the simple joys of meandering a road in Skyrim. Fresh corpses all about. Hello. Hey, we might have lucked. Oops, here. Vampire's notes. I have new orders for you. Prepare an ambush just south of the Dragon Bridge. Take the Moth Priest's forebearers. Hold out for safekeeping until I can break his will. Malchus. Effects of the Elder Scroll. We'll read that later. Well, we got lucky, Trashkin. We got real lucky. It wasn't unlucky at all. It was planned. Alright, Serana, I know you probably threw a wrist or something. Heaven knows I got all jacked up the last encounter, so I want you to take it real easy. Remember, good form, good body mechanics. I don't want you tiring out your stabbing hand. No outer guards. Must have been a desperation choice. Alright, Trashkin. Brace yourselves, we're going vampire hunting. Oh boy. Wow, this is quite nice real estate, really. What the what? Aw, man. I got gargoyles and everything.
Do you need something?
Wait here.
I'll be here.
Thank you. Oh, son of a... I hate death hounds so goddamn much. Well, at least it was worth another point. I'll vote against you, Serana. I've been infiltrating solo quite some time. Just wish there was a come back command that doesn't involve walking back up to her. Oh, that could have dire consequences of its own. Let's make sure there's no spares here. There's another right hand. An obvious way up, though. Ah! There.
What was that?
I hate vampires so damn much. Bad enough there is.
Do your worst.
Alright. This is gonna get funky in a hurry. No, dear fishing mod. What? Why no fishing supplies here? They're river. Alright.
What is it?
Come
I
along.
knew you'd miss me.
I know. Yep. One salmon slide. There we go. Why, oh why did I fall to the temptation to legendary my one-handed? I can get perks other ways. Could have legendaried smithing.
I'll resist you, monster. I must.
How much longer can you keep this up, Moth Priest? You're mine.
Is someone there?
You don't think you can escape?
Yes, I do actually. Oh, yours. Whoa! Sariana!
I knew it.
That was at least like 10 yards! Good job! I'm impressed! Full chest! With my full chest, that was impressive! What helps, Sariana? We on mana cooldown? Okay, that happens to me too. Fair enough. Okay. Well, that's a path back, no doubt. Moth priest. Did I read that right? Defeat the moth. I don't think that was supposed to have happened.
Where'd you come from? Where'd you come from? That'll teach you.
Alright. We're all learn from our derp. And save.
Who's there? I knew I heard something.
Well, we've alerted the entire shop.
There you are. That'll teach you. Oh, what is it?
Right
Oh,
here.
you're off on your own for a while? All
I
right.
think you aggroed our friend.
I will resist you, monster.
Oh. Fortunately, I have a giant pile of helium. Keep this up all week.
there. Wait, stop! I yield!
Okay, good.
That wasn't me. You were fighting. I could see through my eyes, but I could not control my actions.
Okay, good. I'm glad one dagger slap was enough to bring you to your sentences, because you wouldn't survive a second. Grand turn, you say? Why not?
Thank you for breaking that foul vampire's hold over me.
Hold on, let me get Serana. Yo, Sir.
What now? Let's go.
Sir, you're kind of in the way. Thank you.
I owe you a debt for the timely rescue.
Are you alright?
I'm quite all right, thanks to you. Dexian Evicus is my name. I'm a Moth priest of the White Gold Tower.
Ah, you don't say.
These vampires claimed they had some purpose in store for me.
You
but
wouldn't
they
like
wouldn't
it.
say what. Probably hoping to ransom me, the fools.
They needed you. Because we need you for the same reason.
You do? All right then. Enough mysteries.
We're the Dawn Guard, and we need you to read an Elder Scroll.
You have an Elder Scroll. Remarkable. If my knowledge of history serves me, I recall that the Dawn Guard was an ancient order of vampire hunters. I will be happy to assist you with your Elder Scroll. Just tell me where I need to go.
Fort Dawngar, Stendar's Beacon, can't miss it.
Very well. I'll hurry on my way there before more of those vampires turn up.
Please do. Well, that actually went a whole lot smoother than I expected. Although I do want to take a moment to admire the masonry work. I mean, as set pieces go, this was very cool. Very short, though. But I suppose you can't expect a full, extra long custom dungeon every time. I mean, it's very visually striking at the very least. Now, I dare say that's strong short dungeon design. A number of alternative paths and choices, a more direct route from here if you're willing to take the damage, side path in. Yeah, good. Visually striking and relatively robust. Well, with that done, we have a sweet job. Let's find events. We are next to Dragon's Bridge. What are you doing this far from water, friend? Look, I'm gonna leave you be. You have a good life. Oh, just way up the hill compared to usual. Okay. Fair enough. Let's see, what happened here? Up. I'm across the river from the mill. All I gotta do is head north. Okay. I'm at the peninsula. Okay, I know where I am now. There's Solitude. Come on, Serana. I have larceny to commit. Is it larceny? It's at least a breaking and entering. It's definitely a burglaring. But unlike Frodo, I am an accomplished burglar. Nope, Bilbo. Bilbo of the Nine Fingers. Wait. Frodo of the Nine Fingers, Bilbo, the accomplished burglar. There we go. Knew my brain flipping around eventually. You know, Trashkin, don't get me wrong, I'll always love the Peter Jackson set. And believe it or not, I did enjoy the hell out of The Hobbit. I like the books better, and yeah, the 1970 animated run's always going to be near and dear to my heart because that was the thing that got me in when I was old enough to read for myself. I've told you more than once that my dear Aunt Novella, Trash Bear, read me the novels to put me to bed. She's very near and dear to my heart. Yep. Yeah. Absolutely not.
Got to thinking. Maybe I'm the Dragonborn. I just don't know it yet.
Sure, buddy.
I find your hand in my pocket. I'm going to cut it off.
Alright, well, let's try the door. She should pop in. There we go.
Oh, what is it?
Wait here.
I'll be here.
I gotta do some larceny. If things go wrong, I want you to run.
A coin or two for a veteran? It's not much to ask. Divines bless you.
Here you go, Nasser. I said I owe you.
Oh, thank you. Divines bless your kind heart.
Thank you. Look, what Nestor doesn't know won't hurt him, and I did at least get him his helmet back.
Hey,
It's a job.
wanna play
It's not
tag?
personal. Ah. Oh wow, this is a very short job indeed. All right, another 2 jobs down. Wait, not cleansing light. Brain. Profit. Alright. Now we just grab Serana and split for Riften. I could ride across the map, but, carriage. Carriage. I wish to make more forward momentum today.
What now? Let's go.
Well, actually, I'm thinking of making this another short one, Trashkin, but
Thanks
I
again for
feel
helping reopen the East Empire Company.
forking in
Import me some of that aged Breton
a
cheese.
good fistful of successful crafts, or turning in a fistful of successful quests. Vampire hunting, thieving, is an excellent day, is it? Well, it is for me anyway. Riften, please.
Need a ride?
Yes.
Where do you want to go? Climb and back, and we'll be off.
Awesome. Uh-oh. Ah! Aha!
Oh, steady.
Too lazy to walk, eh? Well, you found the right place.
Well, dude, are you gonna land anytime this week? Or are you just gonna harass the fishery? F off. Anytime this
This
year.
place makes me a little uneasy.
Come on. Come on down. I want that soul. I will never understand dragons in this game. Don't get me wrong, it was a lot of fun at first, and then when you start playing longer, the more annoying they get. There's a reason an awful lot of runs don't start with finishing the barrows. Hell, that's why this run didn't start with finishing the barrows. I made it 20 levels in and I started to feel guilty, so I finished it. Come to think of it. Well, we managed to get 32 points back in. You know what, Trashkin, that's gonna bug me all day. Uno momento. I know I've read this once, but I just need to be sure. Okay, Trashkin, after doing some reading, none of the weapons perk affects daggers. It's because daggers are perfect. But I did learn of a quest line back in Riften that we're gonna need to take. Because it's gonna make life a lot simpler for me. Here's the thing, I tended to avoid temples because there usually wasn't anything to do but hit the runes, you know, clean out a crypt or two, and maybe lift some valuables. Maybe some silver bars. You know how it goes.
I heard you were at the wedding of the Emperor's Cup.
But the Temple of Mara here holds a questline you're going to want to take, Trashkin. One that I didn't know about until I meandered through a couple of Dagger's builds and Dagger builds, and they're like, yo, you should do this. Me going, why didn't anyone tell me?
Buying and selling fine jewelry here.
6 p.m. Yeah, they roll up the streets around here. For good reason. Whoop. Wrong door.
Why take a chance?
Because it makes me feel alive. And occasionally I get bored. Not you?
Lady Mara bids you welcome
Not
to her
you.
benevolence.
But a swan. So help me glob, if they're dead, I'm gonna scream.
What is it? Visiting Rift? We are devoted. Her blessings are many. Not all can hear to receive the touch of Mara. You must first act as her hands in the world.
Okay.
Explore the facets of the infinite jewel. Are you prepared, then, to help bring the light across this land?
Pretty
The
sure.
dawn surely opens upon you, child. You must bear its light that all may see. Mara has reflected an image to me. At the foot of the throat, and the young woman, almost a girl. Her fickle love must resolve itself. The
We're not
village
talking
of
about Tempe.
Iverstead. The woman, Fastred. This is the prayer heard by the goddess and relayed to her servants.
Oh, I'm
Return
gonna play
when
Cupid?
she has seen her path. I will
Well, you
entreat
got it.
Mara on your behalf.
Thank you, I appreciate it. I'm probably gonna need the Book of Love. Ah, okay, here we go. Could have just talked to anybody? I feel a little dull. A mite dim-witted. A wee bit unobservant. That's normal for me. But look, Trashkin, my interest in this game was smack things around and kill dragons for a long, long while. And then I got tired of killing dragons. Alright, this is going to be some good progresso. Alright. Cistern. Hey, guys.
Sure, we can talk.
Alright. Not that door.
Shall be troubling you.
Job's done.
And here's the spoils. Plenty more when this comes, alright? Anything you got a personal request from Brynjolf on this numbers job? Nah, that's what I like to hear. Off you go. Shall be troubling you? I'll listen. Good news.
Hassle
I found
function.
that dwarf. Ah, you're back.
Thanks. I'll get you the rest of your coin by tomorrow. Veckle, you
Don't
have
buck
no
this
shame. I'll get you the
Hey,
rest.
Back with
like I
good
said.
news, I trust?
I want
And
that
with
hammer.
no strings attached. Not bad. I bet you are. Which one do you want? You're finished? So, feeling loose? Got plenty. Take your pick.
Give me a shill.
This one angered someone pretty high up in the keep. Can I count on you to get this done for me?
Of course.
Here you go. Hope you don't muck it up.
You say such charming things, Vex.
Sorry, lad. I've got important things to do. We'll speak another time.
Oh, let's see if we got anything new on the old shelf. I mean, we are here after all. Why does everybody keep having meetings ankle high? The old candlestick.
All right. I have everything you asked for all ready to go.
I hope this deal goes through. I'm putting quite a bit of coin on the line, and the last two you set up fell through.
I don't understand it either. Need
Hey,
something?
Rune.
Yes? Keep to the shadows.
I feel like Rune had a quest line, just they didn't have time to finish it. Incidentally, modders, if you haven't finished that quest line for Bethesda, hey, there's another inn right there. Does our boy not deserve a story about his name? Hmm?
Don't suppose you'd enchant my sword. That old blade can barely cut butter.
Eventually, I haven't even enchanted my own gear. I'm sure I'll open up a bulk discount shop eventually for aspiring adventurers and thieves. What?
So you can cast a few
Trash.
spells. Am I supposed to be impressed?
Yes, actually. Should be more worried about my daggers, though. Dragonbone. Ebony. I mean, top of the line. Can't get this stuff anywhere but me. Or if I left a corpse. I mean, if you're willing to mine through Skyrim... Wait, that was a different load. There was that one dragon that fell through the earth, but... I'm like, if you can mine to the bottom of the map, maybe. But no, in our luck, it'd be infested with Falmer and chorus beasts. You know, sometimes I start to get salty and just hearing the music and walking the world. Rinsing myself in a river takes it right out. Gotta pace yourself with these things, Trashkin. You gotta pace yourself.
Where'd you found you?
They've really gotta hire better assassins. This looks pretty sturdy, though. Honestly, this has been the best one yet. I mean, they build them with such nasty little surprises for us. Ah, there it is, Dawnguard. Day Spring Canyon. Home sweet home. Well, let's see the boys and girls of the Dawnguard. Tell them the good news. Mine's me. Gotta put all this mana to use somehow. After all, mana restores faster than my, my good old ingredients farm. Reminds me, I should carry out some wheat and blister wart to the side location. There's a chunk of perfectly good plantable land that I haven't taken advantage of yet. Maybe go a little heavy on the blister wart. Balance out my extra wheat back home. Now, if you think I'm making a circuit to get all the plantables, you're out of your mind, Trashkin. Should probably stop by, see how that homestead's doing one of these days. I just kind of built it and meandered off. Kind of like I bought a half-dozen homes and meandered off. Okay, I bought 4 homes and meandered off. That's the thing, but how's our gold recovering? Pretty okay. How's it going, Vori? Oh, Tilt.
I'm glad we're finally taking the fight to those monsters.
Me too, Tilt. Me too. Probably Vori for a second. To be fair, it was dark. You know, after getting attacked the last 3 times, feels weird not getting attacked this time. Not that I'm complaining. Alright. Uno momento. There we go.
I'm impressed you could find a Moth priest so quickly. For the reading? Yeah. Just let the old man know when you're ready.
Got it. Well, before we do that, let's drop off the quests we have in hand.
Gunmore,
Yoink.
do you think I could borrow a troll?
Why?
Well, I need to do some testing on this new weapon. I was thinking a live target would be helpful.
Are you mad, woman? After the trouble I've gone through.
Fine. You could have just said no.
They're my favorites.
Hope you're getting along with Isran. He'd take some getting used to. Do you have a moment? We both realized that if Isran's even allowed us in here, he must be really concerned.
Yep.
And if he's that concerned, the situation must be pretty bad.
It is.
Make sense?
Yep. You're worried we're
Yes.
about what we're up against.
These
Okay.
vampires are a new threat, and a truly deadly one. Gunmar and I agree that we're going to need Florentius to help. Gunmar and I have a lot of work to do here, so we were hoping that maybe you could track him down.
Well, of course. Who is he?
He's a priest of Archay. Well, he was. It's complicated.
Personal?
He's a little eccentric, but we can
Okay.
trust him, and we could definitely use his skills.
Alright, where do we find him?
Well, that's the thing. We don't know where he is. Haven't seen him in years.
Well, do you know the last place
I think
he
he
was?
had regular contact with the Vigilance, and I know Isran kept track of them.
Okay, well, let's start there.
So maybe you could ask Isran if he knows anything? Just keep in mind that well, he might not like the idea.
Don't worry, I'll put on the charm.
I like what Isran has done with the place. It's good to see someone else who's really
Right, one
prepared.
schematic.
You're back and alive to boot. Fantastic. I see. Clever dwarves. With a similar technique and a little tinkering, I should be able to improve the capabilities of our crossbows. I often wonder where we'd be if the Dwemer were still around. Oh well. We'll have to manage with the scraps we find.
Fair.
Here, let me show you how it's made. Assuming you have the smithing skills, you should be able to make this yourself at Gunmar's Forge. Either way, I'll have some for sale soon.
Awesome. So, why wouldn't they like
The two
me
of them just
asking?
never got along. That's why Isran didn't have you go looking for him when he sent you after us.
Fair.
Here's everything I have. Sorry there isn't more.
Well, it looks like the top of the line for us is the Solstheim. Let's see what's the enhance. Oh, it ignores 50% of armor? Oh, that is huge. Oh my god, and that goes across the board? For anything I make? Oh my god, I love this mod! I figure if I can make that, I should be able to do Solstheim as well. Silver. Not a crossbow. I know I don't have a dragon crossbow. Wait, I have a dragon crossbow? Okay, it doesn't get the benefit of the enhancement, but is there an enhanced down? Yes! Oh my glob! That's amazing! Dragon bone crossbow! I didn't know I was running around half-cocked. So it takes a dragon bone crossbow and a dragon bone. And I need an ebony ingot and 2 dragon bows. So for the cost of 4 dragon bones. I can break the game a little bit. Is there such a thing as a dragon bone bolt though? Or am I stuck with dwarven? I mean, I'm fine if I am, but... Oh my god, that is so cool!
I like what Eastron has done with the place. Here's everything I have. Sorry there isn't more.
Give me all the bolts you have. Thank you! Gunmar? Gunmar! Gunmar! Gunmar? Oh, there's the armor trolls. Let's take a good look. They're not as good as boys as Bran and Skole. They're good boys.
What now?
You see Gunmar meander off?
Very few people appreciate all the horrible things that can happen to you if you're not being cautious.
True. 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 If I had to guess...
Cozy little place, isn't this? This is everything I've got right now.
Got any of them Dawnguard bits? Not that I see. Okay, fair. Oh, there is a light version. And a full helmet heavy. Okay, so there's a light and a heavy version. Good to know.
Fight bravely, friend.
I didn't recognize the iron sword until I was right on top of it. Dawnguard War Axe. Evil. Egmar. God, we haven't talked to yet. Durak. Yeah, we're getting quite the crew on our side.
I knew it would come to this one day.
So...
I knew.
Florentis?
Who said something? Soreen or Gunmar? I thought they'd have learned their lesson by now. I don't trust that man. And I don't want him here.
You're outvoted.
I suppose she's right. I shouldn't let my personal feelings get in the way. Last I heard of him, he was aiding the vigilance of Stendarr at Runvald. He may still be there. If he can maintain some appearance of normalcy, I'll allow him to stay.
All right.
Stay alert.
What can I do for you?
That you mean.
Ah, my rescuer. It's good to see you again.
Incidentally, that sword is in fact unique. Have my companions been you welcome?
It's not exactly the hospitality I'm used to, but your man Isran has seen to my needs well enough. And might
Isran's
I add,
actually my
this
hero.
is a remarkable fortress. I have colleagues back home that would love to study this place in detail.
Huh. So, are you prepared?
Oh, most certainly. Let's find out what secrets the scroll can tell. Now, if everyone will please be quiet.
How is that there in there?
I see a vision before me. An image of a great bow. I know this weapon. It is Oriel's bow. Now a voice whispers, saying, among the night's children, a dread lord will rise. In an age of strife, when dragons return to the realm of men, darkness will mingle with light, and the night and the day will be as one.
What?
The voice fades and the words begin to shimmer and distort. But wait, there is more here. The secret of the bow's power is written elsewhere. I think there is more to the prophecy, recorded in other scrolls. Yes, I see them now. One contains the ancient secrets of the dragons, and the other speaks of the potency of ancient blood. My vision darkens, and I see no more. To know the complete prophecy, we must have the other two scrolls. I must rest now. The reading has made me weary.
Come on, old man. You should get some rest.
That is the kindest thing you've had to say this entire campaign, Isran.
Do you have a moment to talk?
Okay. What's on your mind?
That Moth priest, Dexian. He said we needed 2 other Elder Scrolls. I think I know where we can start looking. Half the people in your little crew would just as soon kill me as talk to me. That doesn't exactly make me want to open up. I got a warmer welcome from my father, and that's saying something. Ever since he decided to make that prophecy his calling, we kind of drifted apart. I don't even think he sees me as his daughter anymore. I'm just a means to an end.
That is terrible. So, where are you thinking?
We need to find my mother, Fulero. She'll definitely know where it is. And if we're lucky, she actually has it herself.
Okay. And you have no idea where
The
she
last
went.
time I saw her, she said that she'd go somewhere safe. Somewhere that my father would never search.
You
Other
don't
than that,
mean.
She wouldn't tell me anything. But the
Are
way
we
she
going to
said it,
Oblivion?
someplace he would never search. It was cryptic, yet she called attention to it. Maybe. What I can't figure out is why she said it that way. Besides, I can't imagine a single place my father would avoid looking. And he's had all this time, too.
Where do all
Any
vampires
ideas?
wind up?
Wait,
Castle Volcano?
that almost makes sense. There's a courtyard in the castle. I used to help her tend a garden there. All of the ingredients for our potions came from there. She used to say that my father couldn't stand the place. Too peaceful.
It's pretty whiskey.
Absolutely. But my mother's not a coward.
Fair.
That is, I don't think we'll actually trip over her there, but it's worth a look.
They aren't going to let us use the front door.
True. But I know a way we can get to the courtyard without arousing suspicion.
Okay.
There's an unused inlet on the northern side of the island that was used by the previous owners to bring supplies into the castle. An old escape tunnel from the castle exits there. I think that's our way in.
Terrific.
It's around the side of the castle. Let's move.
Alright. Bolstering the ranks. And Book of Love. I know where one is. Just need to know where the other is. Iverstead. Oh, hello. It's actually right next door. We can get this done before the 2-hour mark, maybe. Wait. Okay, we can get this done reasonably after the 2-hour mark, but sometimes you just gotta run long, Trashkin. I at least want to retrieve Florentina's. Yeah, we'll do Florentina's. If I do everything, we'll be here until next year. All right. So, get the Book of Love. Right now, we make our recruitment run, save, and call it a session. We're in, we're out, it's quick, it's clean. Barring that dirty, bloody, and a lot of screaming, but I'll take the win I can get. I'd rather be smooth, but here we are. You know what? Next go round, I'm thinking an axe sneak with crossbow. Very specific axe sneak. Anywho, can I make Dawnguard weapons? Un momento, Trashkin. I gotta check the wiki. Okay, Trashkin. I did learn that you can make the Dawnguard axe. It's got a bonus damage to vampires, an extra 5 points. But here's the kicker, Trashkin. Apparently, with the right combination of enchants, you can have 5 enchants on this thing. Like the base, the notched pickaxe enchantment. It's wild, Trashkin. I did not know that before I thought about doing the axe wielding, crossbow wielding, or the axe dual wielding, crossbow slinging Dawnguard build, but it looks like I'm gonna have to learn enchanting one of these days. I knocked off everything but Book of Love, didn't I? Yep, that's on me. Seeking disclosure. Bolstering the ranks. There we go. Alright, down the way we go, and we probably fight a couple of bears. Maybe a troll. Told you. Oh. Hello, boys. I feel so slow. I love how you spend the entire game searching for additionals, and when you get here, they just start airdropping them to you. I find something about that truly hilarious.
Where'd you come from?
First level in a hot minute. It would help if I didn't walk myself down a ravine, huh? just stick to the mountainside and we'll get there eventually. I hope. Reminds me to find me a notched pickaxe in Solstheim. Solstheim. Yep, dead ahead. Hey, boys. Ah, Ruby. Don't mind if I do. Take them claws, though. Don't know what I'm going to make with them, but I'll get around to it. You too, boys. All right, step up, single file now. There's enough me for everyone.
Who's there? Ran off, I suppose.
I wonder why the quest marker's pointing in an odd direction, but... well, it's a 13-year-old game. What do you expect, Trashkin? It's not going to run perfect. Ah, the excavation. Dawnguard axe. Should have volunteered for the excavation earlier. For months, Mork had been going into the vigil. On to the vigils about detecting mystical energies. Deep in the eastern mountains, said he found some old tomes in the ruins, Runewald, or something like a Nordic chamber, 1,000 years old. I remember. Yeah, if it's so old, how come no one's found it yet? There's plenty of adventurers wandering around these parts. Seems like most of the other vigilants agreed we had more important things to do, but Mork took a team and went digging when he started turning up a long-buried temple. Well, I didn't feel like a troll, didn't I feel like a troll in dung heap? Soon enough, he was sending back letters to the hall, begging for as many men as we could send. I didn't volunteer at first, seems like a myth to me, but when word came back that they hit the main chamber, I packed up and headed this way to help. Always did want to be a part of history, and better late than never, they say. Well, they didn't mention that the late-comers would be stuck with guard duty. Rough duty. It's a real heckin' tragedy. I just sit up here all day watching for bandits, wolves, and neither of which I've seen. I've seen half of those. I mostly just see diggers coming up for supplies. Gotta say, I've been seeing them a lot less regular now that I think about it. Alright, it's been 3 days since anyone's come up. The last one to emerge was Appa, and he just walked around with a bit of a weird, vacant look in his eyes. Told Florentis and me not to come down as soon as we had a chance. Then trudged back in. Something ain't right, and I aims to find out what. Volk. You know, just once, Trashkin, it'd be nice. If somebody pull through one of these bad scenarios. Just saying. Once. Because, like, this technically is more grim-dark than Fallout in a lot of places. Volk? Hell. Oh, right. Magica, please. Well, I think I'm going to keep the bulk banked. Hold on. I'm gonna burn one for agile. I don't technically need the extra armor at this point. But it do make a significant difference.
What was that? Where'd you come
nope,
from?
baddies.
Damn you! You
That's quick.
And they're packing crossbows. Well, we're gonna be good on cure disease potions for a minute. Oh, malachites. I mean, we do need to check on at least one homestead, but I wanted it too much. There we go. Just wanted it too much. Got over eager again. I mean, if it's or I'll take it. Gotta whip up some crossbow bolts later. Do it, friend. Ah, that breaks my heart. Discover Marine Ball. We'll save that for next session. We got work to do. Murderous, murderous work. And a lot of it. Huh. Bingo.
Yes? What did you need?
Dear sweet glove, I hope there's not a way to save him, otherwise I'm going to feel real guilty about this. It's going to come up in therapy, I just know it. Real smooth. To be there? Oh, pottery shards, okay. Sure they're not being slick with chests again. This is a fine sight for malachite. Did you just trigger a trap? You gotta watch out for the pressure plates. I know they're not the easiest to spot, but it really is conducive to a longer life. Uh-oh.
Someone there?
Teleport. aggro spare.
Is someone there?
Oh. No. You're imagining things. Oh. Okay, impressive.
Huh?
Where'd you go? That'll teach you.
Jeez. Trashkin, I'm gonna have a hell of a time mining this later, but in the interests of progress. And expediency. Or we can keep this little conga line going for now.
Yes? What did you need?
Oh, not you. I was actually reaching for those bolts. Terrific. That's where we wandered in. That's where we're going. No, the problem was I tried to get fancy and do a rope walk, but no need for it, but I'm like, I'm here. Why not? This is a bad plan, Ras, that's why. Oh, it's a two-parter. Okay. Well, instead of running a little long. Well, that might highlight some important clues later. I'm debating just using the old wiki for books.
What was that?
Where'd you
go? Now I went mad. He died when she died. Don't fight for up to 8 seconds. That's how they kept everyone in line.
I knew it. I knew Arcade would save me. I asked for help, and he sent you. You are a very welcome addition to this dreary place, my friend. I owe both you and Arcade a great deal. I'm sure I'll manage to repay him later. But you, what can I do to thank you?
Isran needs your help.
Isran? My help? Is this some kind of a joke? Did Arcade put you up to this? Isran's done nothing but mock me. He's never given me the respect I deserve.
Please. It's dire.
Look, I've just got myself out of quite a mess here, in case you haven't noticed. And while I appreciate your help, What's that? No, that's not what I... Yes, but...
Okay. Thanks
sure?
for the assist.
Really? Fine. Arcay says it's a good idea for me to go. I don't agree. But he's not the sort of fellow you can just ignore. I'll see you at Fort Dawnguard then. Don't worry. Arcay will show me the way.
I'm beginning to see why Yusrom takes a little bit of umbrage here. Belongs to visibility. Well, we can't use it, but we can sell it. So again, I don't get the benefit from invisibility. Why not? Hello. What is this? Oh, a secret exit. Well, that is in fact damn handy. Well, Trashkin, we're gonna call the episode here. We've got a fair bit of work to do yet. We've got to play Cupid for a bit. I've got a fair bit of malachite to gather. And a lot of corpses to double check. After all, I can't cure or turn down cure disease potions at this point, Trashkin. Too vital. Far too vital. So, Trashkin, that's where we're going to leave you for this afternoon. I'd like to thank you for having come out and watched. Appreciate all of you. Don't say it nearly enough. I hope you enjoyed your time in Skyrim. Of course, we'll be back next week with some more hijinks and mishaps. I've been your humble host, Raspa Trashbear, and I'd like to remind you that if you've enjoyed your time here, you can, of course, support the channel by subscribing. Or, if you've already subscribed and joined the Trashkin and I around the trash fire, well, likes, comments, and of course shares are all deeply appreciated and help out the channel and the algorithm. We need all the help we can get. And, or dislikes. You're big, strong Trashkins. I'm not going to tell you what to do, what to like. So, I'd like to remind you all, until next time, to hydrate, medicate, and count your spoons. Take care of yourselves as best you can. Don't forget to tell the people you love you give a good damn. Go play some games. Good night, and I'll see you all in the next one.